day 2 of my mini-series, Learning the Create mod from scratch. On day 1, I built a windmill-like satellite that powers a small machine. We also built a mill over there. It's a bit ugly, but it fits the house well, along with its water mill, all right? I could say I already know roughly how energy and gears work. And we have our first mini machine, which is this one, as our first contact with the MOD. This generates andesite alloy for us. But now I have a big problem. I already have my house, I already have my energy, but look at my inventory. I don't have any food, I've run out of it all. I grabbed quite a bit, but of course now I don't have any food left. What if I eat dried seaweed? I don't know if you could eat this one. Oh, you actually can eat it. What a terrible food, huh? But dried seaweed is definitely not the best way. So for today's episode, I want to learn how to make an automatic farm. I brought a carrot from a zombie, so let's use carrots, maybe potatoes. Though I don't have any, but definitely carrot and wheat. And later, I'd also like to try making something automatic for wood, for collecting wood automatically. I don't know if it's possible or not. I'm going to figure it out little by little because, like I said, I'm completely new to this mod. It's a really hard mod, and I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Let me investigate and see what I can find since I don't know where to start. I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to follow these achievements a bit. There are quite a few, but just to get familiar with the mod. After that, I'm sure I'll get an idea or inspiration from a block. Let's start with this one. A turbine is meant to add speed. I don't think I need it, but I'm sure it's still somewhat useful. Remember that if I click it, well, it shows me how to do it, but I also want to see how it works, and this shows it to me very well. Wait, is this crazy? I heard if you put lava in the middle, it works like an oven. We could use the items to make a conveyor belt. I'd come from the mine and drop everything off. That could be for the next episode. What would the water do to the concrete? This seems advanced. I might be getting ahead of myself. And the speed. Okay, it affects the range. This is very interesting, but I think it's a bit advanced, huh? Look at what I was saying about the conveyor belt. I thought it was supposed to give more speed to that, but I want to try it. Okay, I have to press 3 iron ones. If I throw them at the same time, what would happen? It goes one by one, right? Okay. The truth is that it's a bit slow, and I still need to do this. We already saw it in the last episode, and I don't think it's going to work. And I shouldn't be able to activate the turbine, because then I could make infinite energy. No, I couldn't make infinite energy like that. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but I'm saying something like aim here and make it go faster. That just makes me really curious. Okay? I've discovered that there's this thing to give energy like this, but it seems like it's absorbing the energy. No, well, much to my regret, it doesn't change. It had to be tried, right? It made sense to me, but I don't want this. It's cool, but I just want to make food, okay? So with this crafting, basically, I make a mechanical harvester, which I imagine by its name, mechanical harvester, will do what it says. No, I don't know how because it won't let me place it, and I have no idea how to put it down. Look, here on a wall, and I'm supposed to make an automatic planting farm. I'm going to make one of these seed crops a little bigger, and with that, I'll see what I can do. Seeds are the kind of thing you never have when you need them, but always have too many to throw away when you don't. Okay, as you saw, I just learned to use these mechanical pistons, which are kind of weird. You can add the extension to them. They don't extend alone, but they can extend a lot. Power one side to extend and power the other side to retract. And why am I doing this? Well, because I read that this harvester needs to be moved. Look, to be activated. I'm not sure if you've seen it there. This isn't grown, so I can't test it. Maybe 8 or so, but I don't know. It might reach the end. What a mess, right? It's because it stayed still, of course. Well, besides, it's not sticky, but, well, that's another little issue. Now, the pistons, when they extend, are like, well, I'm not sure if this is the same, but they're at block 36 or something. When they finish extending, they form a block, which I understand is what caused it to be lost. What a situation. Maybe this way doesn't make sense. When it grows, I'll figure it out. Meanwhile, there's something interesting, of course, which is that these things happen with mods. It's just that normal items can sometimes be obtained in another way. It looks like I can get the slime ball item with these too. I don't know if it's harder because to get slime I need green dye. If I get this, what is it? I don't know. What is dough? It's what Homer Simpson says. It's not worth it. It's like wheat dough or something like that. No, I don't know what these are, but I need them. Crushing wheel. Oh my God, what is this? All right, we're getting into a lot of stuff, huh? I thought getting food was going to be easier. Mechanical crafter first, so we can make the next thing, right? Step by step, a crafting table. Okay, I have it, bus casing. Whoa, there are too many layers here, huh? All right. For this, I need zinc and copper, but I need a dam. It's impossible to do this, or what? Blaze burner, all right? I have to go to the Nether. If this doesn't work, I have to go there. I've even forgotten what I was looking at. It seems like this is very important and that it unlocks a lot of things, and I think with what I have now, maybe I can't do it. I don't know. I also want to visit the Nether, go to the village, and do a few other things. I want to do enchantments, so I have to get obsidian now. There's no way around it. But check out this curious thing I just found. It doesn't go down. I tried to act smart and I'm not pulling it off. Okay, I think now the wind is strong enough. The particles are coming out now. It's pushing me and I guess it'll take some time. This is crazy. It hit me. Obsidian. I'm going for a walk to find either obsidian or magma blocks. And I'll use whichever I find first to reach the Nether. It's not much, but I just need 10. All right, with this, it's enough. And as a bonus, I got Fortune 3. I don't know what I can use it for, because on a hoe, I really don't know. But, well, Fortune 3 is never a bad thing. Here we go. Wow, welcome. Okay, do I have to make a portal here to go to the village? I'll enchant some items there and look for a fortress on the way. Let's see. That's also why I didn't want to make the full diamond armor, because now it's a little harder and all that. I think it makes the game more fun. Not sure if I'll need this. Look, a fortress. How easy. What's this? Is that Coria? Ugh, it's insulting. Does it spawn by lava or everywhere in the Nether? What's its purpose? Does it resemble netherite? Mostly for decoration, I think. Oh, how clever. I'm missing Poseriana. My goal for this series isn't to mine any obsidian. I'll need it to move portals. But I want all my obsidian to be like this, since it's much better and more convenient. What the hell is mining obsidian? Wow. And where's Netheros? I have to break the rule now, man. If I want to move the portal, I need to get at least 5 more. The obsidian. Wow, look how long I lasted, huh? This and this and this are really useful for me, okay? But this is kind of a mess. I'm here for 15 bookshelves since I'm now a bookseller, which means I have to assemble all this furniture. Coming here just kicks off my self-imposed furniture assembling slavery. But anyway, I haven't listened to music all morning, so... Oh, the entrance looks really nice there, huh? I want to replace the pickaxe, maybe make another. All right, I'm going to do it and get things done. Look at the statistics. I've mined, wow, almost 2,000 wood. And how much playtime? Let's see, 6 hours, maybe 8. With the world open and actual gameplay, it could be 6.5. Yeah, I already have the 15 bookshelves, but I want another pickaxe to get at least efficiency 3. Axe, I'll get one later, but I don't need it now. Without Silk Touch, I can't enchant yet. So wherever I put them, the bookshelves will stay at 17. I don't have enough, so I'll keep this here and enchant a bit. The Nether. I'm not sure I want to set up the enchantment table like this, since I won't be able to change it. That's how it is. I need to put the corners. I don't remember. I never enchant anymore. Please let me get something decent. Protection 4. All right, I'll take it. Thorns isn't great. I enchanted it at level 11 just to have it. It's not worth much, but it's better than nothing. I don't like how it turned out. If the whole floor is wood, I like it. Funny that I build a house, but live here. I'm allergic to houses. That's how it is in Minecraft. All right, it's even gotten dark on me today. I was totally ready to go to the Nether and cause chaos here, to bring a blaze in here and everything. I checked the guide and saw I'm rushing. Let me explain and think this through, right? I want slime to try things out with it and all that because, well, maybe there's a way to do it without it. But anyway, I want to do it this way, the slime. I need this, and of course to make this cruising wheel, well, you need this for, well. But it's all much simpler because it looks like I can do it with milling, which I don't know what milling is, but damn, it's so much easier to craft. So I'm gonna do this right now, getting all worked up and everything just so I can go and do it, huh? The Nether thing at some point, but oh man, okay. And now I have to figure out how this works. I guess I do it. Do I spin it from below or what? Yeah, it looks like it. So first, try to see if this works. Wait a second first. Let's see if my invention works. Since I need wheat, so I'm gonna get it. Well, it worked. Nah, it broke. We need a different approach. First, it should be sticky. Let's see. Okay, I can make it work. I don't know if I'll need to make it work another way. Okay, I threw wheat at it. Nothing happened. Or does it need more? Ah, here. Oh, okay, that's it. I right-clicked and it gave it to me. Okay. Yes, we can connect all this and make machines like the one I built yesterday. I'm sure we can do that. Then it brings everything out on a conveyor belt and so on. Ah, look, the turbine works for this. Oh, that's cool. I really like the turbine, huh? This is just too much, huh? I could do it this way instead of using water. Okay, and if I combine this with lime dye, sorry, I get it. Okay, you have to get lime dye with that. But is there any other way, right? Okay, it seems anything I put in here, like a rose, turns green. I'll try it too. Let's try with these. Let's see what they give. These only give yellow, but I got double. No, it's just the tulips, okay? Well, it didn't give me green dye. Ah, 10% chance. Man, it's probably not worth it then. I'd rather get sea pickles, but I want to try a different approach. Have you ever seen such a huge beach? I thought it was a desert at first. So I came closer, but there wasn't even a single cactus. That beach is huge, really? Let's see, this is turning into an odyssey. I mean, I think I'm close to the village, but I'm not sure because I saw that I've mined around here. I'm gonna go over there to see if I find anything, but I want slime, okay? Isn't there a swamp nearby? Then I checked if there's a desert, and the closest desert is 4,500 blocks away. I said, fine, I'll look for a warm ocean, but found nothing even 2,000 blocks away. I saw taiga here, but I saw it physically, with my own eyes. Come on, in the taiga, there's something called fern, which is this plant here that you can find there. And this gives me dye directly, and I can also farm it. And I thought, well, I could use that, but since it snowed over, there's none of that stuff, so now I don't know what to do. I'm searching for a taiga, but they're all far. It feels like the game is stopping me from getting slime. There's a taiga near my home, but it's far from where I am now. How useful would a Calyptra be for me right now? Well, it's a music odyssey. Again, you have to enjoy doing these things because it'll be more satisfying when I finally get the slime. All right, I've arrived and my scissors. Oh my, I just passed by my house. Good thing I found this in an abandoned doorway. As far as I know, if I use bone meal on this later, so I plant, let's see how I do this. I plant this. I harvest it, get 2, so now I have infinite. Regardless of that, I'm going to wear out these shears. And with this, I think I'll have enough for a long time. Let's see if I can control this like I should. I'm going to do something, okay? See if you understand what I'm doing. I want to get the rotation out of here. So for that to spin, I'd have to do it like this and like this. I lower this rotation, which is special because it must come in exactly from below. So I do this, and now I have it spinning. All right. Very good. I'm going to throw the 64. Ah, I thought it was going to come out 64 all at once, huh? Well, I tried. All right, let's see. For the white die, basically each of these gives 1, but if I put it in the crasher, it should give double. It should give me 26 this, 28. Okay? Yeah? Okay. It gave me 1 lime, but that's because there's like a 10% chance it'll give it to you. And then the bones. If I use the crasher, I get 3 bone meal, but that's useless for me, right? Wait, if I put this in, I get double. Has the wheat grown? It's just that I don't have any food, man. I don't have any food. I need to know how this works. I need to understand it now because I'm going to end up starving. Now I make lime dye, which I have plenty of. Combine it with this and get what I need. Slime balls, awesome. I already have 7. All right, and I can get more as soon as I have more wheat, which I have over there. Actually, first I'm going to expand this. Much better, like this. All right, I think I'm starting to get this. I've looked at a few things, so let's see if what I want to do works. Check out this linear chassis block I just made. If I put this like this and place these harvesters over here, all right, that's my main idea. Didn't I already have one of these? Well, a mechanical piston like this, which is what's going to move it, but it's going to be able to move. And then if I now make this spin forward, as you saw before, it works. And then backward, well, it does too. So I'm going to put a stream of water here to carry all the items away, okay? Here, I'll use a water mill, but in a different way. I'll explain now. If I do this, the mill will work, right? So I'm going to do this little trick to speed it up because otherwise it's super slow. Just like we saw in the last episode. You don't connect a big one to a small one. This small one obviously moves faster. And when you connect it by the axle to the big one, that big one is already moving faster. This bothers me. I'll move everything down 1 and connect it there. Oh, I did this really fast and it picks everything up and leaves it all in one spot. This is amazing, right? We're already going fast, and the best part is you don't need to replant. I think it actually replants it for you, which is really great, right? But now I want it to come back, so for it to come back, what you have to do is change this like this, and then it turns. And how do we make this switch from one side to the other every so often? Redstone. Someone also told me that this mod combines really well with redstone with the mechanisms, so there's probably another way to do it. What I really enjoy about this series is that I'm not doing it on stream. I don't have 24 people in the chat right now telling me how to do this better, though I'm sure there's a better way. I'm certain there is, but I'm working with what I know and enjoying it. I'll get there eventually. But right now I find that really fun. In fact, I think I've seen a video where it was done by spinning, like there was a more optimal way to do it, but I'm not going to copy it. I'm here to learn. It spins one way, then I make it spin the other. Okay? I'm using a lever now, but the goal is to have this powered by a clock. I'm not sure I have enough redstone for a clock, but that's the idea. Every so often you do this, and then here you collect with a hopper, which I'm not going to make because I'm starting to have a hard time. I don't have any iron and haven't finished this yet. The idea is to keep it like this. I made one and repeated the process. Wow, I nailed the timing. These repeaters look awful. I'll add a better clock later, but this is all my redstone. I only have 16 left. Unfortunately, I also need to add a hopper. It seemed like I wouldn't. I've built a fully automatic farm. With more resources, I'd try expanding it over there to see how it works. But for now, I'm really happy with this. And now everything goes inside. I can just leave this here and actually forget about it, you know? I don't have to do anything. Obviously, I also want to plant carrots. Well, wait. Maybe I'll make a bread factory, you know? I'm thinking it's easier to just plant carrots. Pretty likely, but damn. I'll experiment with this, you know? I think I could make this a BREAD factory, you know? My only issue is materials. I'm very low on iron and everything, okay? I'm starting to understand this better since I have a great idea to finish the automatic farm. The first thing is that I need the last 24 pieces of iron I have because I don't have any more. It really hurts, huh? So are all 24 gonna go to that? Look, time lapse. Six propellers. Okay, I have these already. All right, okay. My idea is that you pick up the wheat from here and throw it into this little thing. This little thing is what turns it into wheat powder or whatever, right? So we'll be taking that out and carrying it over here. This is a belt I move like this. To rotate it, I'll place a water wheel here so it spins. At first slow, so actually this water isn't too good for me. That speed over there is good. If I put this here, okay? First I throw one wheat, and it should activate, but it doesn't. If it worked, which it doesn't. It takes the wheat out here, okay? Oh, look, and it also has a small chance of giving you a seed too, which, well, I don't really care about this wheat. If I use water with this setup, you know, the one for making obsidian, pretty cool, right? Well, I'm gonna do just that, and I'm gonna put water here. Water turns wheat into treated wheat, then fire cooks it into bread. So if I light a fire here, with netherrack and flint and steel. Oh my. I thought I calculated the perfect line, but I didn't, since I want to light them all at once. So am I gonna do this, and this with the line? Well, at first, let's see, I think I can use, well, I'm not gonna complicate things. I'll use another one. Water wheel, okay? And why? No, I need it to go faster, because if it goes faster, all it does is make the fire go farther. I mean, these particles go farther, but I really don't care, okay? And I need this to be saved. Well, I think that's it. I put a chest here. I put the funnel, and let's try the magic. All right, I'm gonna throw this here and start giving it. Then I'll connect something automatic. Obviously, I don't wanna be here. Click and click, over and over, okay? This should turn into that. Do you see it? It has turned into this item, and now with the heat, it should turn into bread. It turns into bread. There it is. How wonderful. I finally have food. Finally, I have food, guys. We did it. Look, at the beginning of the episode, I had no idea what one of these was, or what a piston was, or what harvesters were. Nothing good. I knew how to generate energy, and now we have a semi-automatic machine. Because the technology needed to move and filter the wheat isn't fully automatic yet. It's manual for now, but that's fine. We'll connect the last part soon. Everything's really close, right? But anyway. Okay, there's a way to connect this, and it's like this. This wheel turns the other wheel, and that's how it starts working. But I'm afraid this is too slow, because look at how often it comes out. Let's see. Let's wait and see how often it comes out. There's a big gap between the two. I don't know if I should care about the speed or not, because I'm really just going to leave this here while it grows. So let's see. It's easy, right? I just have to take this turn and bring it over there, right? With a McCann, with one of these. I don't think it's necessary now, but I'll probably see it eventually, since there are many possibilities. This means you get one bread for each wheat you have. One wheat equals one bread. It's crazy, but look at this. There's about a 25% chance that you'll get 2 extra. So in total, it's 1.5. I mean, you get 1.5 breads for each wheat. Good thing I used wheat instead of carrots. This is much better. Today I began not knowing what a mechanical piston is, but now I understand how it works. The energy ended up with redstone, combined with mechanisms, fully automatic wheat, and a bread factory that also produces a ton of food. and it has already solved my food problem. I said earlier that I was also going to try the automatic trees, but I didn't have time for that today, so it'll have to be next time, which is tomorrow. Why is there deep slate here? What is this? Acerina? Maybe there's something inside here. Maybe it's some kind of GOD and there's something inside. But anyway, see you tomorrow with another episode. Remember that if you're a channel member, you have it available earlier. Thanks for your support. Subscribe. I want to reach 1 million. Goodbye.